The wooden spokeshave is so important to Windsor Chairmaking that the coat of arms of the New York City Chairmakers Society was a crossed bit brace with a wooden spokeshave. Now, you know how important a bit brace would be to making Windsor chairs. Just think of all the holes you have to drill. That's a real critical tool. The fact that a wooden spokeshave was crossed with a bit brace indicates that this tool is of equal importance in making a chair. I use a wooden spokeshave. I won't use a metal one. A metal spokeshave is really set up like a plane. The blade's at 45 degrees, the bezel is down. In a wooden spokeshave, the bezel is up, meaning that you can come in at a much more shallow angle and get a much tighter shearing cut. It's like your block plane that is set at 12 degrees. It too has a very low pitch for cutting cleanly, especially on end grain. So it is with a wooden spokeshave. When you set up the spokeshave, there's a technique. I cock the blade, and I do so that I have every possible setting that I would need in this one tool. So the blade is cocked like this, so it's higher on this end than on this end. And when I want a particular cut, all I have to do is move the blade back and forth to get right to the spot that I want. This will give you a sense of how much that is set. I can take a credit card and I can slide it under there on that end. Not on that end, but up here. Like the draw knife, the spokeshave is used in two functions, shaping and in whittling. Now the difference with the draw knife is that when using the spokeshave, if you are shaping, you're pushing. If you're whittling, you're pulling. The spokeshave seems to indicate that you would hold it like this, because that's the configuration of the handles. Not so. Once again, you'll hold the spokeshave in the way that is most efficient and most comfortable. When I'm shaping, especially on a surface the size of a seat, I choke up on the spokeshave, my hands like this, and with my thumb down behind the cutting edge. That way, as I push, the force is right behind the cutter. And once again, spokeshave will cut best if it's held askew. And once again, if used properly, a spokeshave will make shavings on end grain. And again, in a close-up, if you're looking at this from my perspective, you can see the structure of the grain, the annual ring in the wood. Now the reason why we push the spokeshave when we're shaping is because we frequently get up on end grain and it requires a lot of downward pressure and a really good grip on the spokeshave to keep it from chattering. If you were trying to do this, you would not have that level of control. You don't have the strength in your wrists. But like this, I can put my shoulders, the weight of my shoulders, my thumb with my wrists firmly locked behind the tool, and I can keep it under control. Now in whittling, you do turn the spokeshave around and you pull it toward you. And again, to control it, I'm not going to try to hold it by the handles. I'm going to choke up on it and actually pinch it like that between the body, between my thumb and my forefingers. Now, when whittling, there are situations where I will turn the spokeshave around and push it, but because what I'm really doing is shaping. For example, in the swelling of this spindle, to shape the top end, I'm going to push away from me. To shape the bottom end, I'm going to whittle by pulling toward me. So once again, there's that shaping action, pushing away from me, thumb behind the cutter. Now to shape the bottom of the swelling, I'll turn the spindle around and I grip the block like that. Spokeshave. It's worth getting one, and to get a wooden one rather than one that is made of metal. Thank you for watching this content. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And check back frequently for more Windsor chairmaking tips and tutorials.